Hi guys, how are you? Today is the 12th of April 2020. It is a Sunday, Easter Sunday if you like, if you celebrate that sort of thing. I don't, I never really have, although I do like getting myself some like Easter eggs and Easter bunnies. Easter bunnies are my thing, the Lindt Easter rabbits or bunnies. They just taste so great, you know, Lindt chocolate. My voice is a bit strange because I'm not sure, it could be a cold, I'm hoping not, or hay fever, because I do generally get hay fever at this time of year, like around March time is when I normally start, and then it kind of continues up until around May. Obviously I haven't really gone out much. I went yesterday, but then we have the window open sometimes, so it could be hay fever. It's annoying because I keep taking like different tablets. I take like a cold tablet, and then if like it kind of helps for a little bit, and then the next time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try an allergy tablet just in case it actually is hay fever. And then the allergy tablet really works as well and helps a lot. So I'm like, I don't know which one it actually is because they both help me when I take these tablets. Could be both of them. I don't know. I actually do have my mum's, but bless her, my mum's lovely. She brings me tablets. Because she's so concerned about this whole virus. She wants to make sure that I don't have a cold. So she wouldn't care too much if it was like genuinely like if it was for sure allergies, because I mean I do get hay fever and she knows that, but because I don't know if it's definitely allergies or if it's a bit of a cold, she's just too concerned. So she, every night, she brings me one of these. I mean, I say every night, it's only been happening for the past couple of days. But I just love the fact that she puts it in this cute little thing. She brings me 2 other pills as well. So this is the cold pill that I haven't taken yet. Because I took one last night, and it kind of helped, but then this morning I took a hay fever pill and that helped as well. So we're going to kind of take it in alternates and see how it goes. But she also gives me like a vitamin C pill that she thinks I should be taking during this pandemic, because apparently if my vitamin C is up, I don't know, so one of her friends told her this, one of her like doctor friends, I don't know, yeah, apparently if my vitamin C is up, I will be able to fight off the virus better if I get it. So obviously to make her happy, I take the vitamins, it's fine, as well as vitamin D, which I actually am very low on vitamin D, and I have been prescribed vitamin D by my doctors and GPs before. I just never take them normally, even though I know I should, but because my mom now brings them to me every night, I have to take them, which is really good, you know, in the middle of all this, after all this is over, this pandemic, and I get to go to my GP again one day for a checkup, maybe. He'll probably be very, very proud of me, because he'll hopefully check my blood test. He'll do a blood test and check my blood, and he'll realise, hopefully, that my vitamin D levels are actually good, because they never have been in the past few years. Fact of the day, most people have very low vitamin D levels, as far as I'm aware. My GP told me that around half the population, at least, like 50% of the population roughly, is low in vitamin D. So I'm not unique in that. Vitamin D is just not as easy to get, like unless you eat very healthily, or like if you just are very aware of what you're eating, because vitamin D is only in some particular foods that like you wouldn't normally eat, unless, like I said, you're very aware of it, so you make like healthy choices to eat them and like include them in your diet. So a lot of people are insufficient in vitamin D. And also sun, you get vitamin D from sunlight, but if you live in a country like the UK where there's not much sun, obviously you're not going to get much sun. So I'm also very low on iron, but that's not a pill that my mum is giving to me in these times. So maybe I should just add that to them, you know, have 4 pills every night, because my iron levels are like very low and have been for the past few years. And again, my GP always prescribes them to me and asks me to like take them, and then I might take them for like a couple of days and I just forget. So then the next time I see him again, I'm low on iron levels, and it's not good to be low on iron levels, and that's not actually that common, you know. Being low in vitamin D is pretty common. Being low in iron could lead to more bad things, so I should probably take those pills as well. I just need to find that. I don't even know where they are. I don't even know if we have any at the moment in the house, who knows. What a lovely, beautiful video this has been so far. Today was Disneyland Paris's birthday. The park turned 28. Very strange to have celebrated the birthday, and like, you know, I saw all these Disney fans that I follow and stuff post about the park and wish Disneyland Paris a happy birthday on social media, on Instagram and all that, and I did as well. But like, it's the first year that, you know, the park has had a birthday and it's actually been closed. You know, it's bizarre. it's just like the situation is so unique and big as well that you can't even, I don't know, you can't even feel too sad about it, because like there's so much going on that like we've almost all just accepted things like this is just how it is, because there's the bigger picture, you know. But I think when you take a step back and actually look at it, I think it's okay to sometimes do that. And I think today, for a moment, not like it didn't like upset me too much or anything, but I just kind of took a step back and I was like, you know what, it is pretty sad for Disneyland Paris. You know, they've had such a great history of being open like almost every day since they opened in 1992. They've had a couple of days where they've had to close over the years, but never this long, you know. And they've never been closed on their birthday, so it's just one of those things that will always now stay in their history, and it's just a bit sad, you know. But I'm sure that once they do reopen eventually, when hopefully this pandemic is over, or at least a lot more under control, they can just celebrate better and bigger and better. I'm excited for their 30th anniversary in a couple of years time. Like, that's going to be a good one, because the 25th anniversary was fantastic. Today we baked a cake, my mum and I. It was mainly my mum, I'm not going to lie. But I helped out, and I definitely helped with the decoration as well. Yeah, it was her idea to bake a cake. Like, she kind of brought up the idea 10 days ago, and then I was like, oh yeah, let's do it, because, you know, let's do it for Disney, because Disneyland Paris' birthday, because why not? And then she was like, great, and then we just kind of did it together kind of thing, and it actually turned out okay, considering we were like low on a few ingredients. We didn't necessarily have every single thing in the recipe that we followed. It still kind of turned out all right. Like, we had to improvise a little bit. We also didn't use as many eggs, for instance, as they told us to, because my mum was just a bit scared to like waste our eggs, you know. Sounds so weird, but you know, we're living in a pandemic right now. We can't just be like, you know, easily using our eggs and like milk and stuff on things that, you know, we don't really need to, I guess. But it still turned out really well, and it actually tasted really good. I didn't expect it to taste as good as it did. Neither did my mum. My mum took the first bite and she was like, oh my god, and I was like, you're kidding me? And she was like, yeah, it's actually good. And I was like, whoa. So that was a good thing that we did today. Yeah, just been reading, play the piano a little bit. One of my friends has her birthday tomorrow, one of my old workmates basically, and her girlfriend, who is a really close friend of mine, Izzy, you might know her if you're watching this, if you watch my main channel. She asked me to do like a little video for her, I think, because obviously it's a weird time to have a birthday. So she was just like, I'm going to put a video of like people wishing her happy birthday, because that's the best we can do in these times. And I was trying to think of like how I can make the video as like fun as possible, like maybe something more fun than just me saying happy birthday. So just like in the end, it wasn't even that exciting. I just played happy birthday on the piano for her and wished her happy birthday that way. Hopefully she'll enjoy it. I really do hope it goes well for her tomorrow. Izzy, my friend, was texting me earlier actually saying that she doesn't know how to even make it work, because they live together and like they live in a room, so it's really difficult to like for her to, do you know what I mean? It's like just hard for her to even try and surprise her, because they're just constantly in the house. It's just a weird time, isn't it? You know, like it's just you don't even realize. It's just interesting how many things that we take for granted, even simple things such as like if you want to surprise someone in their own house, normally you would like rely on that person being out for a bit. You're like, oh, okay, so when this person is out of the house, that's when I'll like decorate the house. But you can't even do that anymore. It's just, but anyway, I hope it goes well. But yeah, oh yeah, fact of the day, I am currently reading 4 books like at the same time. I never used to be the kind of person that would read books, like have more than one book on the go. I would be the kind of person that has to finish a book first before I start a new one. But I think in the past few years I've become more relaxed with that like mentality. I'm like, actually it's fine, you know. And I almost always finish all of them. Like, it's not like I kind of read a book like and I just never finish it. I do always finish them, but it just kind of depends on my mood. And I think in this moment in time during this pandemic, maybe my mind is just more easily distracted than normal, because like I said, normally I wouldn't choose to read more than one book at once. I would just kind of stick to one book, finish it, and then move on to the next. But I think because my mind is just like very distracted, and it very much only like wants to do like I basically want to be kind to my brain. So if my brain wants to read Hunger by Roxane Gay, which I'm reading right now and I've been reading for the past couple of hours, I'm going to read a bit of that, and then like in a few hours time, if I actually want to read another story for a bit, I'll read a bit of this, you know, which is, I'm only about 20 pages in with this one, but I'm excited to continue. And so like basically I try to like feed into what my brain wants, and then if I end up really loving a book, like really being into it, I just finish that and then I go back to the other ones, if that makes sense. I don't know, it's just something that I've noticed I've been doing in the past few weeks since this whole thing happened, that I didn't really do before. So that's that. But my battery is flashing and I've talked enough for today, so I will see you tomorrow.